Buongiorno a tutti, qui il vostro Anthony che vi parla e oggi continueremo la live di CSI. Allora ragazzi, io questo video l'avevo già fatto e caricato su YouTube, solo che mi sono accorto dopo averlo caricato che l'audio non era perfetto, si sentiva malissimo, come anche la mia voce. Non so perché, forse perché urlavo, alzavo la voce, insomma. Ho preferito cancellarlo e rifarlo, quindi adesso mi sentirete con la voce un pochettino più bassa per evitare che magari l'audio si senta di nuovo male. Comunque siete tranquilli che il video che sto facendo adesso è identico a quello che avevo già caricato in precedenza e che ho cancellato, quindi state tranquilli che non vi perderete niente. Dunque, allora riprendiamo come se non fosse successo niente. Noi abbiamo il cellulare del sergente Lip e adesso andiamo a esaminarlo. Allora andiamo su audio.
Tim, it's Gene. Call me back. I don't want you to worry. I got them to a safe place. For now, anyway. Look, I'll be honest. It's all unraveling so fast. I don't know how long I can... Hang on for one damn minute, will you? Just call me back, okay?
That's not much to go on, I'm afraid, but didn't it sound as if he had words for someone in the background?
Sì.
Hey, pal, you mind? We're walking the freight elevator. Hello? Yeah, we're at Gleason's right now. Waiting on some jerk to get out of the way so we can take the stuff upstairs.
Gleason's. Why does that sound familiar? You know, when I first moved out here with my whole life in tow, and I wasn't exactly sure how long I was going to stay, a friend of mine suggested a storage facility. And I seem to remember the name being... There it is. Gleason's Family Self-Storage.
Ok, quindi basta selezionare ragazzi questo pezzo qua per andare avanti nelle indagini. Ok, adesso che abbiamo analizzato l'audio, automaticamente ci dà un nuovo luogo, il Grayson Family Self Storage, e andiamo lì.
Owner said a man fitting Agent Huntley's description is using this storage locker. He's renting it under an alias.
Ok, allora cerchiamo indizi. Ah, foto di famiglia.
Huntley's wife and children, this may be useful. Why go through so much trouble just to keep some blank papers safe?
Questo non si apre. Scarpe.
Boots look like they've been used recently. These are right.
Ok, luogo perquisito ragazzi. Dunque, sulle prove, questa è la foto di famiglia.
Blank paper. But do you smell lemons? Did you know that lemon juice can be used as invisible ink? Urine can too, but it seems that we lucked out this time.
Ok, quindi questo raccoglitore di documenti che forse con una tecnica di laboratorio possiamo vedere cosa c'è scritto. Allora, Vediamo le scarpe, qui c'è un oggetto, c'è una cosa, vedete un...
Looks like we found the source of that smell.
C'è del materiale. Ok. Torniamo al laboratorio ragazzi e analizziamo le prove. Allora, andiamo di qua. Ok, ci siamo.
Lisichitum americanus, the common skunk cabbage. This plant isn't native to the Nevada desert. Somebody must have traveled somewhere outside of Vegas to have stepped on it, and that trip couldn't have been too long ago. Otherwise, the plant wouldn't still be emitting that odor. Wherever Huntby went to get skunk cabbage on his boots, it couldn't have been too far from town. I can only think of one reason for him to get out of town so fast. So we need to talk to someone who knows him well, someone who's familiar with his daily habits, someone who might be able to give us some insight into where he's been.
Ok. Adesso ragazzi analizziamo i documenti. Allora. Così.
If we apply a little bit of heat to this type of invisible ink, then whatever's written in the lemon juice will become visible. This looks like a breakdown of Salazar's distribution network in the Southwest United States. Names, amounts, delivery routes. Maybe Humpy found himself an insurance policy, just in case he got in too deep with Salazar.
Ok, abbiamo scoperto tutti, diciamo, posso dire, tutto il giro di droga di Salazar, vedete, con i relativi guadagni, stipendi e robi vari, oltre anche le tratte su dove viene, diciamo, venduta la droga, spacciata la droga. Allora ragazzi, adesso andiamo a interrogare l'agente, il sergente, per farci dire altri indizi sulle abitudini dell'agente Ops, che ricordiamo è cognato del sergente Lips.
You guys find my sister? Is she alive? No idea. That's an old picture. His kids are in high school now. You find my sister yet? Skunk cabbage.
It's a plant not native to the desert. It's found in rainforests and swamplands. Occasionally, you may find one in a mountainous region.
No, nothing at all like that. They never went anywhere. My sister used to complain about it all the time. I think Gene was too scared to leave, you know, in case someone found out what he was up to while he was gone. Wait a second. I do remember something. When the kids were small, around the time that photo was taken, there was a place not far from here.
Mountains? Lake?
Mountains. Close to Zion National Park.
Utah?
Yeah, we vacationed there together, all of us. I remember that plant now because it smelled terrible whenever we stepped on one. Burl, that's the name of the town. Burl, Utah. Gene talked about buying a place there all the time afterwards. Come on, you gotta check it out. If Salazar finds them before you do, they're all dead.
We're coordinating with the Utah State Police. There's only one highway in and out of Burl, and they've got roadblocks and checkpoints up. We got something. Utah Highway Patrol just stopped and searched an SUV registered to a Salazar associate. 4 men inside the vehicle. All were taken into custody without incident.
Do we know if they were coming or going?
Not exactly sure. The men haven't been booked yet, and the officers haven't filed their reports.
What about the search for Huntley's wife and children?
Utah State Police tell me that the sheriff in Borough hasn't found them yet. Hang on. This could be the sheriff now. Raph. Whoa. Slow down now. Are you sure? Okay then, I'll send them right over.
We found Huntley. Great. Is he saying where his wife and children are hiding?
He's not saying anything. He's dead. Apparently someone broke into the coroner's office and left him just lying there in the hall outside the morgue.
My God. It looks like hundreds, maybe thousands of bee stings. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being 2 steps behind Beatrice Salazar, assuming she's responsible for this. There's got to be something here that will lead us directly to her. Let's find it.
Allora, l'agente Hobbs è stato trovato morto, ragazzi. Cioè, hanno scaricato qui il suo corpo. Per prima cosa, prendiamo il suo DNA, ci potrebbe essere utile.
We may need this for comparison later.
Ok. Poi analizziamo il carrello qua, ragazzi. Come vedete qui c'è una targhetta identificativa.
Like a serial number. We'll see if Brass can have it traced.
E magari potremo capire da dove proviene sto carrello. Questo cos'è che è?
Transfer of some kind. Maybe paint.
Ok, non c'è altro da prendere qui. Siamo qui davanti all'obitorio della centrale. Qui dove Doc fa le autopsie, vedete? Bene. Adesso andiamo in laboratorio per analizzare queste 2 prove. Ecco Doc, che naturalmente non può andare all'obitorio perché c'è una scena del crimine.
I can't believe this is happening. Never seen it before. I assume the guys who broke in here used it to roll Huntley's body in.
Ok.
That's right. The audacity of these people. They're lunatics. So I get this call from my wife. She's shopping at Select Stop. It's this new big hardware store over on Silverado. Anyway, she calls me and says our car's been stolen. We just bought one of those Zeus XTs, too. Thing's barely been used. Anyway, I leave to pick her up and file a police report. When I walk back in here, there's Agent Huntley, right there in the hall. Bee stings covering almost his entire body. I've never seen anything like it. I have no idea. David was out on a call and both my coroner's assistants called in sick today. So I have no witnesses for you. I'm sorry. I won't know until I do an autopsy, and I can't do an autopsy until you guys release the hallway so I can actually get to the morgue. If I had to guess, though, toxic shock related to the literally thousands of bee stings all over his body. If this queen of the hive lady's trying to send us a message, she's not being very damn subtle, I can tell you that. I just got a call saying they found it a few blocks from where it was stolen, right around the corner from the Select Stop. They've got it impounded. With the way things are right now, it'll be a week before I get it back.
Ok, qui c'è scritto puoi eseguire l'autopsia di Ubi, ma anche se glielo chiediamo lui ci dirà di no.
Look, I really don't want to contaminate the crime scene. You need to collect whatever you need to and figure out who dump the body in there and how. Once you're done with that, I'll go to work on hunting.
Allora, va bene. Analizziamo questa da sostanza sconosciuta trovata sul carrello.
Looks like auto paint. Maybe Brass can tell us more about what kind.
Ok. Adesso andiamo. Ah no, aspettate, vediamo se riusciamo a capire. No, mi sa che. No, dobbiamo andare da Brass a chiedergli se riesce a rintracciare, se riesce a capire a chi appartiene il carrello grazie al numero di serie. Ok.
Okay, let's run it. Looks like your card is made for the Select Stop Corporation. That's that new chain of big box hardware stores in the area. Sure. The color and composition of that auto paint is specific to the Zeus XT. I'd say it's pretty likely whoever stole that card probably stole it at the same time they stole Robinson's Zeus XT from the Select Stop parking lot. Poor guy, he's not going to get his car back soon. I'm going to have it picked up and taken over to the garage. Sure.
Ok. Brass ci ha fatto portare la macchina di Doc nel garage del laboratorio, quindi andiamo a esaminarla. Eccola qua. Questo cos'è?
Those are Doc Robbins' parking credentials to access the secure lot behind the morgue.
Ok. Qui c'è qualcosa. Eccola qua, una bella impronta.
Aha. Look at that. That fingerprint could belong to Dr. Robbins or his wife. We'll have to run.
Anche di chi l'ha rubata.
The paint's scratched. That must be where the transfer on the card came from.
In effetti sì, qui la vernice è graffiata. C'è del sangue.
We can't take that.
Ah, che c'ha ragione. Dobbiamo prima.
Looks like blood. I'm comfortable clearing Robbins' vehicle for now. Good work.
Ok, non possiamo più fare niente con l'auto di Doc. Andiamo in laboratorio ed esaminiamo le prove appena prese. Impronte. Vediamo se appartengono a qualcuno. Sì. Ah, Manuel Gamos. Tutto con scasso. Va bene, ha dei precedenti questo.
Say hello to your suspect, Doc Robbins.
Man, I wish I could be there with you guys and slap the cuffs on this idiot.
Ok. Poi abbiamo trovato del sangue nella macchina. Insomma, io sospetto che possa essere dell'agente Huntley, come cacchio si chiama? Beh, allora, sì ragazzi, il sangue mi sa che è proprio il suo.
That confirms that Humpy's body was definitely in your truck, Doc.
Oh, great. Judy will be thrilled. I hope she doesn't make me sell it.
Your wife does know what you do for a living, right?
So let me get this straight. This Gamos guy steals my car from the Select Stop parking lot, picks up Humpy's body, drives it to the morgue, waits until he sees me leave, then accesses the morgue's employee lot with my new car. Then he dumps the body in the hallway.
He also put a nasty scratch on your car with the flatbed cart he stole.
I've had enough. Beatrice Salazar better pray there isn't a scrap of evidence on Humpy's body, because if there is, I'm going to find it.
May we join you, Doctor?
Please do.
Ok, dopo fare l'autopsia al corpo dell'agente dell'FBI.
Thanks again for clearing the way to the morgue so quickly.
Allora,
Nothing. Not under the fingernails, not in his mouth. I haven't checked stomach contents yet. It's over there in the pan if you want to look at them yourself. In the pan, right over there. Knock yourself out.
ah, questo è lo stomaco della gente. Chiamane un campione.
Smells almost fragrant. We should analyze it.
Ok.
By the way, Brass says I'll get my car back by tomorrow. Thanks for working so fast. The toxin from the bee stings caused Humpy to go into shock. From there, his blood pressure dropped and his lungs filled with fluid, which stopped the flow of oxygen to his vital organs, eventually stopping his heart. My guess is it was a slow and painful way to die.
Exactly the way Salazar would have wanted it.
Yes, now that you mention it, there are ligature marks on his wrists. There are no stings there, so he was likely tied up while being stung to death. There are similar marks on his ankles as well.
Ok. Andiamo al laboratorio, ragazzi. Esaminiamo questa sostanza trovata nello stomaco. Perfetto.
Looks like honey. Another queen in the hive reference, maybe. So Humpy is stung to death by bees and his stomach is filled with honey. And we found pollen from a rare species of flower near Manuel Molina. There have been studies that prove that honey and the pollen it synthesized from share genetic markers. I'd be interested to see if the genetic composition of the honey we found in Humpy's stomach happens to resemble that of the pollen we found near Molina's.
Allora, vediamo. DNA vegetale rivelato dal miele. Saliva di... Forse c'è un legame con la saliva di questa Beatriz Salazar, vediamo. No, mi sa di no. Ah, il DNA rilevato dal Linux. È vero, avevamo anche il DNA del Lilium come cazzo si chiama? Una sostanza che avevamo trovato nella precedente live. E mi sa che è proprio quella. Sì, questa qua.
There can't be a lot of honey farms that have this type of rare flower growing nearby. Not in Nevada, anyway. We need to talk to Brass.
Ok, andiamo a parlare con Brass per farci trovare uno che vende questo tipo di fiore o di miele. Adesso andremo a vedere. Ecco, mandato disponibile. Abbiamo una pista su Salazar.
We found honey synthesized by the southwestern wood lily in Huntby's stomach. Jim, this flower is extremely rare. It only grows in a few places in Nevada, and only one is remotely close to Vegas. If there's more than one apiary there, I'd be very surprised.
A honey farm, huh? Let's find out. I got a hit, Ray. You were right. It's the only apiary around. Nice work, guys. Let's roll.
Ok, andiamo a fare visita a questo capannone. Ah, c'è pure la SWAT. Ecco, è esploso tutto.
Got it. I'll let them know. Thanks. Well, I got good news and bad news.
Good news first, please.
I just got a call from the sheriff in Burl, Utah. They found Huntby's wife and kids safe and sound. Salazar's men hadn't gotten there before the Stevies arrested them.
That is a relief.
The bad news. Nick says that none of the bodies we've hauled out of here to the morgue are a match for Salazar. But Robbins did ID his car thief, Mr. Manuel Gamos.
So Salazar escaped.
It's impossible, Ray. We had choppers in the sky with infrared. We established a secure perimeter around the place. Now, either she's dead and buried somewhere underneath all this rubble, or... I don't know.
If she's left any trace of her whereabouts, we'll find it, Jim.
All right, I'm going to stick around just in case. Let me know if you need anything.
Ok ragazzi, la moglie e figli dell'agente dell'FBI Humbly, come cacchio si chiama, sono vivi e vegeti. Il lato di auto è stato...
That's strange. Lots of crushed honeybees next to those which are still completely intact. Did you know the honeybee is over 50% crude protein? Instead of blood, they have something called hemolymph, which should still be detectable in the same way we confirm the presence of blood.
Ok.
We can't take that.
Aspetta.
You see that? The LCV is revealing footsteps tracked through the insect's hemolymph. Check out where they lead.
Ok ragazzi, qui controlleremo dopo. Dicevo, il ladro che ha rubato la macchina Doc è morto carbonizzato, penso, durante l'esplosione.
This chair might be where Agent Humphrey was tied while being stung to death.
Ok ragazzi, noi siamo arrivati, diciamo, alla fine del caso, però per completarlo al 100% dovremmo fare un passaggio secondario. Andiamo di qua, vedete qui c'è il computer e qui c'è un hard disk. E dobbiamo subito andare in laboratorio ad esaminarlo. Ecco qua, come vedete, qui c'è la rete di mazzette che la signora Salazar dava a persone molto potenti, come potete vedere, sindaco, dipartimento di polizia, a Los Angeles, Las Vegas e San Francisco.
It's like Salazar's brag sheet.
Le mazzette.
Those are the names of all the public officials on her payroll. The press is going to love this.
Infatti. Bene, adesso però possiamo tornare nel logo log. Qui abbiamo contornato tutte le prove, ok? Torniamo nel luogo, diciamo nell'alveare, si chiama alveare, il rifugio di Beatrice Salazar. C'è nient'altro da prendere qua, mi sa. Ok, noi seguiamo le impronte ragazzi, come vedete portano in questa zona.
Here, let me help you with that.
Shh. We need to get this open right now. This could be a tunnel out of here, a bomb shelter, an ammo cache. We don't know. We don't have time to get the guys in here to blow this thing, so get it open. Now.
Allora,
I'd rather we didn't guess. We might give whoever's inside a warning. Or worse, we might set off another explosion. There must be some way to figure out which numbers on the pad have been pressed. 2, 5, 8, and 9. Okay, now that we know the numbers, all we need is the right sequence. 2, 5, 8, 9. Those numbers are familiar. I've seen them somewhere recently. They've got something to do with Salazar, I just can't remember what.
ve lo dico io, l'esatta combinazione la si trova qui. Andiamo nel dossier, andiamo sui sospettati, Beatrice Salazar.
Hold on, that's it. 9582. September 5th, 1982, the day she killed her husband, is the sequence to the combination on the keypad.
Ok. Bene. Adesso andiamo e via.
Freeze! Okay, here's the situation. I'm mobilizing a security detail that will be ready any second. I'll give you the last word with Salazar before we go, but make it quick. then we're getting the hell out of here. And the first round's on me. All right?
Ok, ora abbiamo arrestato Beatrice Salazar, ora possiamo interrogarla.
I know you. Where's your lady friend with a smart mouth? I'm still going to kill you. You know that, don't you? You are so very naive. Hasn't anyone ever told you what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? And there will never be anyone as strong as I am.
I'm not sure you could fully appreciate the fact that Huntby betrayed you. Before he died, he compiled detailed information regarding your network of dealers. That information is now in our possession, and we will be handing it over to our own district attorney, as well as the Department of Justice.
I see. Enjoy this moment while you can, Dr. Ray, because it shall be called comfort to you as you weep over the ashes of your family. I want you to be able to remember just how delicious this moment was for you, when all you can taste is fear. I didn't kill my son. You killed him when you exposed him.
No, Miss Salazar. Your son was looking for his long-lost mother, and when he found you, you took his life away, squeezed it out of him with your own hands.
You will never understand the cruelty of mercy. I spared my son this life. Are you sure about that, my dear? I own politicians, judges, DAs. Everyone has a price, and I own them all. I do not think you fully appreciate the height to which I have risen. Your reach exceeds your grasp. You will never touch me. The truth is, when I make money, those on that list there, well, they make money too. And I make a lot of money, you see. Why don't you join us? I can make it very much worth your while. You can go to bed tonight, a millionaire, and wake up tomorrow with 10 times that. How does that sound to you?
We'll be sure to note the bribery attempt in your arrest report.
Why, do you really think you'll live that long?
We'll risk it. It's just part of our job.
Ok ragazzi, l'abbiamo interrogata, possiamo dire a Jim di portarla via.
This is not the end. You shall see me again. Not in any jail, cell, or courtroom. No. And when you do see me again, you will beg for your life. And what do you think I shall say to you then? Huh? What do you think I shall say when you beg me for your life? Because you will beg.
Well, thanks to you two, the LVPD is being hailed as the hero for the most successful interruption of illegal drug trafficking since the assassination of Pablo Escobar. Hagley's holding a press conference as we speak.
I'm just glad Beatrice Salazar is in custody.
This Queen of the Hive business has been a rough ride, but you managed to hang on. Believe me, this is going to look pretty good on your quarterly performance review. Hang on, I should take this. Willows. What? Oh my God, when? All right, let me know if you find out anything else.
Something wrong?
Yeah. A prisoner transport was just ambushed en route to the county lockup. She's gone. Salazar's escaped.
Bene ragazzi, nonostante abbiamo arrestato Salazar, la regina dell'Oleare Salazar è riuscita a scappare. Quindi i suoi fedeli hanno atteso in agguato alla polizia mentre la portavano in prigione e l'hanno liberata. Il gioco comunque ragazzi finisce qui. Noi abbiamo completato tutti i 5 casi e adesso vedremo i titoli di coda. Ok ragazzi, io interrompo qua la live e con questo concludo anche il gameplay di CSI Cospirazione Letale, sperando che questa volta il video sia venuto meglio rispetto a quello precedente. Per il momento è tutto, grazie per avermi seguito, mi raccomando iscrivetevi al canale, commentate e mettete un mi piace. Dal vostro Anthony, ciao a tutti e alla prossima.